The Chargers gearing up for an exciting season. They're working on their skills today at training camp.
That's right. Let's get right out to our Jim Hill and Chris Hayre for a look at what we can expect on the field. Hey, Jim. Hey, Chris.
That's absolutely correct. Hello again, everybody. We are live here at the Chargers training facility at Bolt all day long, and that's where we'll have a lot of fun. And look at the cast of characters that I have here. This is really amazing. Let's just talk just a little bit, Jahleel, about this camp, you, and the foreseeable future for the Chargers.
First of all, we got the one, the only former Pro Bowl center, my former teammate Nick Hardwick. Man, it's awesome to have you on. Man,
the legend.
Just the legend. The legend. Quickly, man, to answer your question, Jim, I'm excited, right? 3 days away from the first game of the preseason. Preseason has came fast because of the Hall of Fame game. I'm eager to see what these guys do on all 3 phases of the ball. And like me and you know, Nick, being former players, this is when you gel. This is when you get your rhythm, your camaraderie. This is when you get your extra reps in. Yep. So when it's time for season to get here, you're cooking on hot grease.
And Chris, you know you're going to be with them all year long anyway, like you always have been.
Yeah, no question. And Nick, you know this better than anybody. When the pads come on, especially, you can see the offensive line get a little bit of that push. What are you most looking forward to this week before the Hall of Fame game?
Always just the work, building the habits in properly, because the habits are who you become on game day, right?
Yeah.
So if we can program our bodies and our mind to do the right thing when things get going quickly in the game, then they're just going to happen naturally and be effective.
Yeah.
Coach, let's talk just a little bit about the position that you coach and how proud you are of them and the great expectations for them.
Yeah, it's nice to have great expectations. Then you work to meet those expectations. We've got a great group of guys, an awesome room. They've gelled really well. Naturally, most O-lines come together and have a lot of fun together. But they're a group of workers. They love to come to work. They're very professional about it. They study every night, every morning before we meet with them. So when we meet with them, we're kind of giving them a refresher. And then they come out here, and they are so into it that you couldn't ask for more as a coach.
Because they know their top priority is protecting the QB back there, that's for sure.
Got to keep him safe, got to open up lanes in the run game. And really, most offensive linemen are born natural protectors. So you're just there to help service somebody else and provide for the team, and that's what these guys are. They're selfless servants.
Nick, you were part of one of the best offensive linemen in the history of Chargers organization, leading the way for LaDainian Tomlinson, had Lorenzo Neal clearing those ways with those bone-crushing blocks on linebackers. If there's any similarity, what are the similarities you've seen from that group that you had with this star-studded offensive line group that we have right now?
Yeah, our group was unique in its own ways. This group's going to be unique in their own ways. This group right here has right now a massive right side.
Yes.
Something like the NFL has rarely seen. We got 2 guys that are 6'8". They total over 700 pounds. You've got a lot of experience in the middle. And then you got Slater, just earned the big contract. We're so happy for him.
Yeah.
We're really happy for us as a team. And he's earned it through his play, but also through the work that he does off the field and for being a great teammate.
Nick, I have to ask you, this week, it's a special weekend for the entire Chargers organization. Antonio Gates getting inducted into the Hall. You obviously played with Antonio. You were in the Phillip Rivers retirement video last week. Yeah. A lot of nostalgia the last couple of weeks for the Chargers.
A lot of tears, Chris.
How did it hit you to see Phillip retires a Charger, and now what you're going to see on Saturday with Gates getting that gold jacket?
I guess with Phil, it was just so comforting to see him retire a Charger. Yeah. And then to go down and see him with our line mates.
It's incredible.
It was just a wonderful experience. A lot of tears, a lot of stories, a lot of laughs. And that really, it felt so good.
Yeah.
And then with Gatesy, so proud to have been his teammate. There was nobody there had a bigger smile in the huddle that brought more infectious energy, had a great laugh, was wildly, wildly competitive, as all these Hall of Fame guys are, and a true professional. And he was the guy I talked earlier about building habits. That was a message Gatesy gave us when I was young on the team. He said, you make your habits and then your habits make you. I think he stole that from Margaret Thatcher. But he used it for us, where everything he did, he was building. So when it came time, as Bruce Lee said, I don't hit, it hits all by itself.
And the Chargers have been doing a lot of hitting, and you're getting ready to do a lot of hitting as well in the upcoming season. Coach, thank you so much for being here. Gentlemen,
appreciate you, Nick.
Thank you, guys. Look forward to it.
Yeah, what a joy talking to him, right?
Good way to kick it off, huh?
That's the man.
Yeah, you better believe it. All right, let's go back to the studio right now.
I think you guys are having too much fun out there.
I know. You're getting us hyped for the season. Thank you, guys.
We are.